the history which we are going to start of 7th standard. The 7th standard history is known as medieval history, and the history which we will learn in 8th standard, it is known as modern history. So you should know the difference between ancient history, medieval history and modern history. Okay, so let's start our lesson. The lesson name is Tracing Changes Through 1,000 Years. Now, the first change was happened in map. You can see this map which is given on page number 1. Actually, two maps were made by the cartographer. In first map was made by Arab geographer whose name was Al-Idrisi. You should know the name of Arab geographer, that is Al-Idrisi, and generally it was made in 1154 CE. So let's see the map made by Al-Idrisi. This map is about Indian subcontinent. After this map, another map was made in the 1720s by a French cartographer. Now see, what is the meaning of cartographer? Cartographer means a person who makes map. Now Al-Idrisi and French cartographer was made the map of same area, but these maps are quite different from one another. Now the map which was made by Al-Idrisi, in that map the Sri Lanka was showed at in the North India region, but actually Sri Lanka is in South India. मीन्स अल-इदरीसी ने जो मैप बनाया था उस मैप में श्रीलंका नॉर्थ इंडिया के रीजन में दिखाया गया था. एक्चुअली क्या है कि जो श्रीलंका है वो साउथ इंडिया में है. नाउ सी ऑन नेक्स्ट पेज. नाउ ऑल द प्लेस नेम्स विच आर मेंशन इन द मैप आर मार्क इन अरेबिक लैंग्वेज. नाउ सी ऑन नेक्स्ट पेज. दिस इज मैप 2 on second page. English language used in this map. You can easily observe it. Now Kanauj, which is in Uttar Pradesh, it is shown on map, but its spelling was different. This map 2 was made nearly 600 years after the map first, and this map, that means second map, is similar to the today's map, and it showed all the facts in detail. This map was explained in detail by French cartographer. Now, if we talk about the map 1 and map 2, so map 2 was made nearly 600 years after map 1. Map 2, which was made by French cartographer, it was used by European sailors. Sailor means which persons? The persons which works on ship, they are known as sailors, and merchant use this map on their voyages. Now see on next page. Next term is new and old terminologies. Terminologies means what? Terminologies means over the period of times when lots of terms are changed, then it is known as terminologies. Now these changes is not just with regard to grammar and vocabulary. The meanings of the words also change over time. Now take one example, that is Hindustan. Today we understand it as India, the modern nation state. आज हम पूरे इंडिया को हिंदुस्तान बोलते हैं. But it was not same in the past when The Persian chronicler Minhaj-e-Siraj came in India. He meant the areas of Punjab, Haryana, and the lands between Ganga and Yamuna. And he used the term in the political sense for lands that were a part of the dominance of Delhi Sultans. मिन्हाज-ई-सिराज ने हिंदुस्तान ये वर्ड है वो कौन सी लैंड के लिए यूज़ किया था, तो गंगा और यमुना के बीच में जो रीजन है उस एरिया को उसने हिंदुस्तान डिस्क्राइब किया था। और जनरली इस एरिया में दिल्ली सुल्तान्स का, जो दिल्ली सल्तनत थी, जो मुग़ल सल्तनत थी, मुग़ल सुल्तान थे, उनके डोमिनियन में जो रीजन आता था उसे हिंदुस्तान कहा जाता था, अकॉर्डिंग टू मिन्हाज-ई-सिराज। नाउ नेक्स्ट केम बाबर. Babur used this term Hindustan to describe the geography, the fauna and the cultures of inhabitants of the subcontinent. अब जो बाबर थे, जो फर्स्ट मुग़ल एम्परर जिसे हम बोलते हैं, उन्होंने कहा कि इस सबकॉन्टिनेंट में रहने वाली इनहेबिटेंट्स, रहने वाले लोग, उनका फोना, उनका कल्चर, इन सभी चीज़ों को उन्होंने हिंदुस्तान कहा. And the Amir Khusro used the Hind word, and he also described the Hindustan as like Babur. We see the first example of terminologies, that is Hindustan. How we use the word Hindustan today, how it was described by Minhaj-e-Siraj, how it was described by Babur and Amir Khusro. Now let's see second example of terminologies, that is foreigner. Today, how we use the term foreigner? Today we use it as someone who is not an Indian. जो हमारे कंट्री से बिलोंग नहीं करता, उस पर्सन को हम फॉरेनर कहते हैं. बट what happened in the past? How the people use this term? Suppose any person come from Agra to Delhi, means the people in the Agra not belong to Delhi, they only went there for any purpose. So those people who lived in Delhi, they call them foreigner. Those people live in Agra, they call the resident of Delhi as a foreigner, and those people who lived in Delhi, they call the resident of Agra as a foreigner. आगरा में रहने वाले लोग दिल्ली के लोगों को फॉरेनर कहते थे, और दिल्ली में रहने वाले लोग आगरा के लोगों को फॉरेनर कहते थे. इस तरीके से इस वर्ड का मीनिंग लिया जाता था. इट मीन्स द रेसिडेंट ऑफ डिफरेंट सिटीज आर ऑल्सो नोन एज द फॉरेनर. नाउ नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज हिस्टोरियंस एंड देयर सोर्सेज. हिस्टोरियंस मीन्स व्हाट? द पर्सन हु स्टडी द हिस्ट्री, they are known as historian. But on what sources they depend for their study? Let's see in this topic. So generally historians are depends on coins, inscriptions, architectures and textual records for information. Now if we discuss about the coin, so we already learned in 6th standard about the Samudragupta. His picture depicted on the coin as playing veena. In the same way, inscriptions, architectures, textual records, it is also provide the detailed information about the history. That's why historian first studied this record and then write the history. But what happened gradually? Through this period, पेपर ग्रेजुअली बिकेम चीपर. नेक्स्ट क्या हुआ? धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली पेपर यूज़ में आया. नाउ दिस पेपर बिकेम वेरी चीप एंड हिस्टोरियन गॉट द इंफॉर्मेशन थ्रू पेपर. पेपर वॉज चीपर एट दैट टाइम and that's why it is widely available and it was used in great demand. Now see on next page. On this page, people use the pages to write holy text, chronicles of rulers. Many peoples use this page to write holy text, chronicles of rulers, letters, and teachings of saints, petition and judicial records, and for registers of accounts and taxes. Generally, people use the pages at that time for all the purpose because of paper was cheaper and widely available. Now see, manuscript means what? Handwritten चीज़ों को manuscript कहा जाता था, and these manuscripts were collected by wealthy peoples, rulers, monasteries and temples, and generally these manuscripts were placed in libraries and archives. Manuscripts को archives में रखा जाता था. Let's see what is the meaning of archives. It is important term. Archives means a place where documents and manuscripts are stored. Today, all national and state governments have archives where they keep all their old official records and transactions. Remember this term. Archives एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे डॉक्यूमेंट्स और मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट्स को स्टोर किया जाता था. And the manuscripts were generally collected by wealthy peoples, rulers, monasteries and temples. Now in those days there was no printing press. Already I have told you in last paragraph there was the presence of manuscript, coins, inscriptions, but there was no printing press. Now the scribe. Scribe means which person? Scribe means the person who know how to write. And these scribes copied manuscripts by hands. Generally, what problems faced by the scribe? तो स्क्राइब को जनरली कौन सी प्रॉब्लम को फेस करना पड़ता था? उनको जो इंस्क्रिप्शन दिए जाते थे उसमें कभी कभी किसी की हैंड राइटिंग अच्छी नहीं होती थी, स्क्राइब के समझ में कुछ कुछ वर्ड नहीं आते थे. तो जब भी ऐसे इंस्क्रिप्शन को स्क्राइब कॉपी करते थे तो उसमें वो स्मॉल चेंजेस कॉपीड कर देते थे, स्मॉल चेंजेस इंट्रोड्यूस कर देते थे, अपनी मर्ज़ी से कुछ लिख देते थे. कभी कभी उसी वर्ड से मिलता जुलता कोई दूसरा वर्ड लिखते थे, कभी सेंटेंसेस को थोड़ा सा अलग से चेंज कर देते थे. और ग्रेजुअली व्हाट हैपेंड, दिस डिफरेंसेस ग्रू ओवर सेंचुरीज ऑफ कॉपिंग until manuscript of the same text became substantially different from one another. जब हम लोग अगर ओल्ड टेक्स्ट को और न्यू टेक्स्ट को जैसे धीरे धीरे ये चेंजेस बढ़ते गए तो इसमें ज़्यादा डिफरेंस आने लगा. जब हम एट ए टाइम ओल्ड टेक्स्ट को और न्यू टेक्स्ट को देखते तो हमें ये सारे डिफरेंसेस नज़र आते थे. That time what happened? As a result, historian have to read different manuscript. हिस्टोरियन को पहले मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट रीड करने पड़ते थे क्योंकि वो रिलाई नहीं कर पाते थे, क्योंकि उनको एक इन्वेस्टिगेशन करनी होती थी. दैट इज़ ऑथेंटिक इन्वेस्टिगेशन उनको करनी होती थी, इसलिए वो ओरिजिनल मैन्यूस्क्रिप्ट का ही रीडिंग करके अपने इन्वेस्टिगेशन में आगे की स्टेप की ओर बढ़ते थे. 14th century, the chronicler Ziauddin Barani wrote his chronicle first in 1356 and another version 2 years later. It means in 1358. But historians didn't know about the existence of first version, which was written by Ziauddin Barani. And historian came to know about the first version in 1960s because historian didn't get any copy of that first version written by Ziauddin Barani. It remained lost in लार्ज लाइब्रेरी कलेक्शन. लाइब्रेरी में लार्ज कलेक्शन होने की वजह से शायद वो फर्स्ट वर्जन खो चुका होगा या हिस्टोरियन को नहीं मिला होगा, लेकिन उनको वो फर्स्ट वर्जन 1960s में मिला था. नाउ नेक्स्ट टॉपिक वी विल सी इन नेक्स्ट वीडियो. स्टूडेंट्स, रीड दिस लेसन केयरफुली एंड फाइंड आउट द मीनिंग्स ऑफ हार्ड वर्ड. कॉपी दिस हार्ड वर्ड्स इन योर नोटबुक. टेक केयर. हैव अ गुड डे.